Hello, my name is Albert. Today I'll be doing the sharp cursor test. So we're basically seeing if there's any instability in the upper part of your neck. We're going to be looking at the neck bones called C1 and C2, and then the ligament that connects them, which is called the transverse ligament. So we will first have the patient seated, and then I will find C2, and I will stabilize my hand at C2, and have the patient bend their neck forwards about 20 to 30 degrees, and then I'll apply a shearing force to his forehead. And then a positive sign would be a reduction in his symptoms, or if there's a clunk for the subluxation being reduced. Okay, so now I'll be doing a Sperling's test, basically testing for cervical radiculopathy, meaning seeing if a nerve is being compressed. So what we first do is have the patient seated, and then we will have them slightly side bend their head, rotate, and extend, and then we will be applying gradual pressure on the top. And then positive sign will be a reproduction of the patient's radicular symptoms. Okay, so now we're going to be doing the upper limb tension test, specifically the median nerve. So we're going to be seeing the mobility of the peripheral nerves in your upper limb, specifically the median nerve. So we're going to see how that moves in your throughout your arm, your shoulder, your hand. So we're going to have the patient first be lying on their back, and then we will be depressing the shoulder girdle. And then we're going to have the patient abduct their shoulder. We're going to be supinating their forearm. And then we're going to be extending their wrist and fingers. And then we're going to be externally rotating their shoulder. And we're going to be extending their elbow. Now, can you bring your head bended away from me? Okay, now can you bend your head towards me? Okay, so positive signs are if we are reproducing symptoms in the patient, and also if the patient bending his head contralateral side, the opposite side, if that increases the symptoms, or if the patient bending his head ipsilateral side towards me, if that decreases the symptoms, and those are positive signs.